Hello lovelies, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I am Janelle and I'm so happy to have you here. I want to talk to you today. It's supposed to be kind of an update. I want to do it really quickly because I realized that most of my videos have just, especially recently, have hit like the half an hour to an hour mark, if not more, and I'm trying to cut that out as best as I can. And so I'm gonna do this video as quickly as I can right now. I'm gonna talk to you first about, I might just film 2 videos in one and then just have the back-to-backs because I'm trying to make them a bit smaller. But I'm gonna do an update on the I'm gonna do after. I'm gonna do a video on the patternbeauty styling products that I tried not long ago. Well, it's not long ago for you because I tried it about a month and a half ago now. But yeah, I want to bring light onto that because I've just rewatched the video in what I said, and I'm gonna disclaimer, I stand by what I said, right? So if you guys are thinking, oh my god, she's gonna change her mind, no, I haven't changed my mind at all with a lot of my thoughts, just like because I've just watched it and I just said, okay, I do stand by what I said for the most part. But I do have like things that I want to add to it or take away from it, considering that I have used it now for a couple of weeks. If you don't know, I only wash my hair once a week, so I've only used it for about once a week for the past month and such. And so obviously my thoughts are going to be over the past couple of weeks, right? First things first, let's talk about the styling cream because I think that's the one I touched upon first. But before I do that, if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like the video, and do not forget to comment, share the video with your friends. And give this video a big thumbs up if possible. I really greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I think I've gotten into like the proper YouTube thing now. But yeah, let's get started with that. The styling cream. One thing that I've seen, I said before that I had tried it before, and so previously my thoughts on that would have been like, oh well, I've used it before on my hair. Now, disclaimer, I did say that in the previous video that it was a very different situation with my hair. My hair is growing again because I did cut it off about a year ago, and so it's just like back to a length where I'm kind of getting used to it. It wasn't like that before, and it was much longer when I was using the styling cream the first time. So my thoughts on it, and I think my hair was also processed at the time, so my thoughts on it would have changed from then. But then also using it again on shorter hair with kind of a different texture, because when you process your hair changes texture, there's color, all of that, it's going to be a little bit different. I can say that I stand by the fact that I said that it lasts for moisture in your hair. It lasts a really long time. So if I put it in my hair and I don't even have to seal my hair with anything, just leave it in my hair will remain hydrated for until my next wash day. And that is without me adding any water to it or anything like that. If I just put it in my hair, don't touch my hair for the next week, it will remain intensely hydrated. So for me, there's still no qualms on the styling cream. If I were to recommend it, I did do a comparison on the Curlsmith one, and my thoughts on that still stand. It was an amazing product. But if I were to recommend a styling cream to someone, or a moisturizing cream, I know it's kind of sold as styling cream. I use it as more of a moisturizing cream, like after leave-in, just to moisturize my hair. I would recommend that one versus the Curlsmith one. Again, that had more to do with the way the product comes, and therefore product price, the size to price and usability, more than anything else. I think they're both really good products, and if you don't mind paying a little extra for the Curlsmith one, kudos to you, go ahead. But I think also because you're getting a lot of product for your money in terms of usability for this one, you don't really use a lot, and so you get a lot more use out of it, I think, versus the Curlsmith one. I think I used more of the Curlsmith one for 2 reasons with that one. Mostly because it was in a bottle, like I said, I think I was squeezing it more and then trying to layer it on. And because it was so thick, and it's not thick in the same way, it was more so thick. The texture, it wasn't the, it wasn't the thing, it was the texture. I need to clarify that. It was the texture of the product, and thus how the product sat on my hair in soaking wet hair while I was in the shower, because it's a leave-in, right? So I'm in the shower, my hair is soaking wet, and I'm putting it in. I feel like when I'm using that product, I would be using more, because the texture of the product made me feel like, well, I need to layer it on a little bit more to get the hydration and the moisture that I'm looking for. Whilst with this one, it's less so. I don't have that same problem mentally, and if I had both of these products, I would use them back to back. And I think if you can afford it, they're both, it's probably costing you around £50, but I think if you're going to use the tub of the Curlsmith one, that's the one I recommend. If you're buying it, buy it in the tub. Do not buy it in the bottle. I do not if you have it in the bottle, or if you're planning to buy it, do not buy it in the bottle, is what I'm saying. But if you have both tubs, I'd use the Curlsmith one in the shower before I come out, and then I'd use this one as to like go over it. However, I think because the Curlsmith one is a little bit more oil based, it is more moisturizing than it is hydrating, while this one has a lot more hydrating properties. So that's where the problem would probably come in first. So I don't know if I'd be able to use them both at the same time. It's just the whole thing, right? I do recommend them both. I recommend this one more. I think overall use for the price that you're paying and the longevity, this works out as a better option. So that's my thoughts on that. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed at all. But the stronghold gel, that is really where I wanted to touch upon for this video, especially because I've used the stronghold gel more so than I've used the cream over the past couple of weeks. Mostly because I've kind of just like been slicking with my hair, and I know I touched upon firstly the flaking issue that I'd heard some people talk about, and I had said that in that video that I had not experienced flaking with my usage at that time. I have experienced flaking, and I've experienced flaking in the oddest way. It's not a continuous thing, so I did say that based on how you use the product, that may determine whether or not it flakes, and I stand by that because I think that is true. Because I'm saying, like I said, it's not all the time I'm experiencing it, it's only some of the times. And I feel like if you're putting it in your hair and then your hair gets wet after you've had it in for like a day and a half, so like it's completely dried down, but then your hair gets wet, and then the gel that you had, it breaks up within your hair, then it leads to flaking. That's one instance of seeing it. Second, I think if I overuse the amount of gel along my hair, then I notice that it flakes once it dries down. But then I expected that because it's a gel. It's not really a wax-based gel, it's a water-based gel. So I expected that it would have that kind of issue in any case. So I wasn't really surprised about that. I was surprised though at how sticky the flakiness is. It's not the kind of flakes where it just flakes and then falls off. It's the kind of flakes that will stay in your hair. That is my issue with it, with anything. So if my hair is wet, if my hair gets flakes and I'm trying to get it out, I can't just brush it out of my hair. Brushing it makes it worse. And then I think if you add water to try and get it out, it makes it worse as well. So that would be my issue with it. Do I still recommend it? It's kind of 50-50 now, and I recommend it with the caution of taking it with a grain of salt. Use it at your own discretion, kind of a thing. Because I feel like if you're using it and if you have that understanding before you use the product, then I think you will be okay. You won't have that issue. You won't be worried like, oh, well, it's gonna be flaking on me. You can prepare beforehand to ensure that it doesn't happen. Like, don't use as much as probably you would normally. Like I did say beforehand that it takes some getting used to, and I think that is probably the biggest issue that I would have had it in terms of how it would flake on me, or how it would flake on anyone who uses it for the first time. It's not like the EcoStyle gel. So I used twice as much EcoStyle gel that I use of this product for the same level of hold, right? the Eco Styler gel is also a styling gel, so it's very different in consistency and overall response. Eco Styler gel is a little bit more water based because it is a styling gel. So you have a higher water count than you do in this. This has less water in it than you would probably find in a normal gel based product, but it's more so leaning towards, like I said the first time, a edge control than it is towards a styling gel. So that, you know, should be, but it's also still a gel, so you are going to have the same ideas that you would with your regular gel than you would with the edge control. So I think it really is that getting used to finding out where exactly to use it and how to use it. That would be the biggest issue in this scenario. I will continue to use it. I haven't finished it yet at all. It's been, like I said, it's been a month and a half and I still have like quite a bit of it left. I can just grab it and show you. I was using it like not 5 minutes ago. Outside the camera, just so I can show you. Just like, it's probably like halfway. I'm at halfway now with it. So value for money for this product as well is something that I stand by. So I only use this if it is that I am utilizing a like this, because I have it now, right? And it's not the kind of product that I would look at and be like, oh, I need to, you know, this and that and this and that. I don't need my hair to be wet, so it's not the kind of product that you need to use on wet hair. Using it on wet hair versus dry hair does not change whether or not it flakes. That is not an issue that I've seen. It's not an issue that I've come across personally, so I don't think that if you use it on wet hair it's more likely to flake, and I don't think if you use it on dry hair it's more likely to flake. And again, with the opposite, I don't think it's less likely to flake on dry hair or less likely to flake on wet hair. I think it is more of a, are you using it on hair that is built up? I think that's probably an issue as well. Are you using it on top of hair that has product buildup, or are you using it, is it flaking and then you're kind of like trying to fix it? I really don't know. I cannot pinpoint the reason behind the flaking, and I feel like if I could, it would be a little bit easier to say, well, this is for this reason, but there's no actual reason for it. It's something that just can happen or won't happen, and I think that would be my biggest caution point for anyone to using it. Just in that regards, you can't pinpoint the flakiness, and if you can, leave it in the comments below, please, so that I know, so I can, because for me there's no real reason. I've seen flaking when I've not had my satin cap on. It hasn't flaked while I've not had my satin cap on. So sleeping isn't a specific factor, like how I sleep or what I do before I sleep. None of it is a factor to me. So I'm like, I don't have anything to pinpoint the reasoning for any of it. So I don't know. I really can't I can't tell you what to do, what not to do regards to this product. What I can say is, I think if you want to try something, that if you are somebody who loves putting your hair up in updos, like this one in a bun, it's not a bun, it's just a, I don't remember what this is called. It's a poof. How did I forget that? It's a poof. If you like putting your hair up like this or in any similar capacity, I know I used to love doing this when my hair was longer. I would just like pull it back, put it in a bun. This is a really good product for that because it holds it down. I did say in the previous video that nothing has yet to completely hold my hair down. This is not that product, and I'm not marking it as the product that is going to hold your hair down completely. I do think that whilst I'm using it for the day, it gives the hold that I need, and that's all I'm looking for. I'm not really running around sweating during the day, so I'm not looking for something that is gonna be anti-sweat. I don't know if it is. It's not hot enough in England for me to test that yet, and if it is, I might just do a short on that instead of making another whole video. But so far it's been good. And again, the price point to use comparison, oh, perfect. They're all £25. You don't have to worry about the price changing, and it is available in Boots. So I bought this one in Boots in the store, and it is also available online. Curlsmith is now also available in Boots, which those ones Boots. So you can get it on No Fantastic or No Boots, or so you can go either in store in Boots, or you can buy it online, or you can buy it online in No Fantastic. You can have your pick in the UK. I'm not entirely sure about the US, where to get either of these products in. I'm not located in the US, so I don't know whether or not, or even in Canada, I'm not sure what your purchasing stores are like. I know it's not available in, I know Pattern isn't available in Sephora, because I've checked. It's not available in Sephora in the UK, and therefore it wouldn't be available in Sephora in the US or Canada. It may be available in Ulta. I think it is available in Ulta, so you might check there. I don't know about Curlsmith, or I don't know about Curlsmith, honestly. But I've taken 15 minutes. I'm so happy. It took me 15 minutes to get this done, and so though that is really more for just an update. It's like I've used it for a month, and my thoughts have kind of remained the same for my first impressions use. Because it was really more first impressions. I did have in the back of my head understanding for what I'm supposed to get, but that was mostly because I understood from reading the bottom of the packet, this itself. It doesn't come in a box, it just comes like this, so you don't have to worry about that. So everything you get is on here. So really does say everything you need. I really don't have anything else to say. I need to tell Tracy to continue. I did say I was going to try out the curl gel, and I'm still planning on doing that, but things have kind of gotten ahead of me. I'm moving. If it's the end of, it's almost summer, so I will be moving out of this home. I've lived here for 2 years. I'll be moving out. I didn't want to talk about that in this video, but so I'm not going to really touch upon it, but I will be doing the curl gel because I did promise you guys I would have a demonstration of that, and so I am going to be trying that out whenever I can. Don't worry, you'll get it in the future sometime. But with that being said, that is me done. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.